and the Uber Car Lease Program seems enticing at first glance, and I think it's crafted specifically for those who want to drive for Uber, but lack a vehicle. The crucial selling point here is no upfront costs. I mean, who wouldn't consider this option? Now, let's discuss a common pain point: hidden expenses. And ever signed up for something thinking it's cheap only to discover fees everywhere? The Uber lease has flexibility, but maintenance and insurance costs are yours. That can sting. Speaking of stings, the mileage limit is another catch. A CACR miles, which is fine if you stick to city jobs, but go over and you'll face penalties that nibble away at your pay. It's like a sneaky budget drain, and but the convenience factor, though, is undeniable. You get a car that's ready to hit the road without the headache of tedious loans. For someone focusing on quick startup, that's a time saver. But always weigh ease against long-term costs. Here's a value dimension: no long-term commitment. You're not shackled to the car. That's a relief for folks who anticipate changing plans or regions, reducing the financial worry of breaking leases. But remember that flexibility has a price. Pro tip: calculate your earnings before committing. Ensure your driver's seat time covers expenses, particularly if you're in a city like Portland, where traffic can lengthen rides and cut into paid miles. Plan smartly to avoid surprises. Another positive twist is the quality assurance. Cars are usually newer models kissing goodbye to breakdown concerns, unlike older personal cars. That's peace of mind for drivers who dread unexpected repairs or vehicle downtime. And Uber provides a decent choice of models. It's not like being stuck with a dull relic. Having options lets you match your personal style with professional needs. But choices could vary based on location, adding an element of unpredictability. Many drivers grapple with the lease versus buy dilemma. Leasing shifts risk away since resale or depreciation isn't your headache. But purchasing offers equity, owning something tangible. And with Uber leasing, it's all about weighing those scales. For newcomers, leasing allows you to test the Uber waters. You explore being a driver without sinking into heavy financial commitments. That's a low risk pilot phase. Ask yourself, do you want to dabble or dive into full-time driving? Be aware, ending your lease prematurely can pinch your wallet. Depending on the fine print, returning the car early doesn't always mean waving goodbye smoothly. Reviewing contract details can save future financial surprises. Ultimately, the Uber Lease program is about fit. It fits some lifestyles snugly, providing mobility and income. For others, it's a costly utility belt they barely use. Before jumping on board, do a self-check. Will this really drive your ambitions?